Hi there, Capricorn. This is Dana with Taurus Star Tarot, and we are going to do a reading for your sign today. That being said, this is not a personal reading for you. This is a collective reading for the sign of Capricorn in general. If it resonates with you, that is awesome. That means the divine is speaking directly to you through these cards today. If it doesn't resonate with you, you absolutely must watch the other three elements of your astrological chart. This is the sign of Capricorn, the sun sign, your star sign, because the sun is a star, right? This is how the world interacts with you. Your ascending sign, sometimes referred to as your rising sign, is how you interact with the world. Your moon sign is how you feel about your world and how your world feels about you. And your Venus sign is how you give and receive love. If this doesn't resonate with you, cross-watch those other three elements of your astrological chart, and you will get a more comprehensive overview of what is unfolding in your life. There is a link in the box below where you can go to a free website, enter some minimal, non-invasive information, and it will generate your astrological birth chart for you. It will give you every planet that was in position at the time and the day that you were born. It's amazing. The personality descriptions, it'll give you what it is, and then the personality descriptions underneath it, and it is just so on point. I have no vested interest in that website. It's just an awesome website that produces an amazing astrological chart. Okay. That being said, everything you need to know about me, this video, and this channel is in the description box below. And as usual, this is Taurus Star Tarot, aka Get to the Point Tarot. So let's do that. Let's get to the point and see what the cards have to say for you today. This is a traditional 10-card Celtic cross spread with, clarified cards. So in your recent past, you are in the Hermit mode. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, and it represents soul searching, it's seeking inner guidance, being alone, and doing some introspection. So in your recent past, Cappy, you have been doing some serious introspection about an inspired new beginning that you want to take in your life. The Ace of Wands is fire energy, Sag, Leo, and Aries, and it represents everything that is the fire in our chest, right? The passion in our life, and it also represents forward movement. So you have been contemplating really, really hard about an inspired new beginning, inspiration, power, creation, beginnings, and potential in your life. I have the sniffles today, so I apologize if you hear me sniffing all over the place. In your current energy, you present as the Eight of Pentacles. You are working, right? You're engaging in something, you're working on it, you're trying to gain mastery, you're doing a job, right? You're doing a job. You're doing a job. But the Seven of Wands tells us, again, fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. Oops, let me back up. This is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Working on something, engaging, working on something. But the Seven of Wands comes in and says it's a challenge, that you need perseverance. So whatever this is that you're working on right here, it really doesn't do it for you. It doesn't make you happy. It's a chore to do that job, right? Crossing the Seven of Wands is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fire energy, Sag, Leo, and Aries, and it talks about having passion and energy and lust for something. And it's an action card. The Knights are action cards. So this tells me that you are bored with what you're doing. You're bored with it, and you really want to take inspired action towards something else. The Moon card comes in, the card of Pisces. The Moon card comes in and says that you're going to have fear and anxiety about those feelings. You have fear and anxiety about those feelings. The energy that's crossing you, which is either going to help or hinder you in the progression of this decision-making process that this reading plays out, is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it's all about our head and our thoughts, right? Formulating and implementing decisions. The Ten of Swords says backstabbed, defeated, crisis, betrayal, endings, and loss. Perhaps this Ten of Swords is exemplifying your feelings of being defeated in what it is that you're working on right now. Perhaps this is an inevitable end to what it is that you're working on right now, that you feel to be a challenge that doesn't excite your soul, right? Because you have something here that excites you. It's inspirational, but you're filled with fear and anxiety about it. The crossing energy is an inevitable end. Could be defeat in what you're working on now, but it's definitely an inevitable end. Let me go see what these dogs are barking about. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So we have the Ten of Swords, which is either defeat or loss or an inevitable end to what it is that you're working on that does not make you happy. Eight of Wands comes in and says that you're going to have some action, some movement, some swift change in your life, right? Fire energy, Sag, Leo, and Aries. Four of Swords covers that and says contemplation and reevaluation of everything. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some strength to be able to have your wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, and satisfaction in your life. The foundational energy, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. The foundational energy for this reading is the Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled, satisfaction, wishes fulfilled, satisfaction, happiness, and comfort. This is what this entire reading is about. This is you, Capricorn, trying to figure out what makes you happy. Woo. In regards to the Ace of Pentacles, manifesting a new financial opportunity and prosperity. Crossed by the Four of Pentacles, which talks about control, stability, secure, and possession. So this is you contemplating what makes you happy. You want you want to manifest a new financial opportunity, but you're afraid to let go of what you already have right here. That Four of Pentacles, safety, security. I mean, he's holding on to all four of those pentacles and he is not letting go, right? They represent security. They may only be four, but nevertheless, he has four pentacles, right? So you are figuring out what it is that makes you happy. You want to manifest a new financial opportunity in your life, but you're afraid to let go of the security that you currently have right now. The Star card comes in. It's the card of Aquarius, by the way. And the Star card talks about hope, faith, purpose, renewal, and spirituality, right? So I think that you have the inklings of a new direction that you want to take your life. Yep, there's Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a messenger of creative beginnings and synchronicity in your life. That is the foundation of this reading. Lost my train of thought. Good grief. I am so sorry, Capricorn. Hold on. I lost my train of thought. The overall thoughts and energies, geez, oh Pete's, that you have for this, the crowning thoughts and energies that you have for this entire thing unfolding right here is the Justice card. Justice is the card of Libra, and it is about just that. Justice, fairness, truth, cause and effect, and law. Okay? So, cause and effect. Let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about your truth, right? Your truth is that you want this inspired new beginning. Your truth is that you want happiness and satisfaction in your life. Your truth is that you want to manifest a new financial opportunity. Your truth is that what you're doing right now sucks and you don't like it. What you're doing right now sucks and you don't like it. The truth is you have inspired dreams and ambitions and wishes for your life, right? That's your truth. What's the cause and effect? The cause and effect is manifesting. That's the cause, manifesting. The effect, let's see what the effect is going to be. The hangman energy, right? You are going to pause. You're going to surrender. You're going to let go, and you're going to come out on the other side open to new perspectives. You're going to come out on the other side with the decision, cause, effect. You're going to come out with the decision that you are going to go after what it is you love. You are going to go after what it is that makes you feel emotionally happy, satisfied. You're going to do it. Knights are in action cards. Cups are water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. They control our feels and our emotions. Cause and effect, truth. We already talked about your truth. The cause and effect is you wanting this. That's the cause. What's the effect? You're going to go into hangman mode. You're going to pause. You're going to surrender. You're going to come out on the other side with the intention that you are going to go after what it is that makes you happy. What makes you happy? The King of Pentacles makes you happy. You're an earth energy, right, Cappy? We're all about our pockets and our security. The King of Pentacles is security, control, power, discipline, and abundance. That, my friend, is what makes you happy. At this particular point in your life, today, right now, as this reading is going on, the King of Pentacles, security, control, power, discipline, and abundance, that is what makes you happy. And you, my friend, are going to go after it. In your immediate future, you're the Three of Wands. Fire, energy, Sag, Leo, and Aries. Remember, wands are about action and our inspiration, right? The fire in our chest. So the Three of Wands specifically talks about preparing, having foresight, and expansion, enterprise. So in your immediate future, you are planning on how you are going to make all of this happen for yourself. There's the Sun card, man. Douse it with a little bit of positivity, success, vitality, happiness. Happiness. You are preparing to expand your world. You're preparing to do what makes you happy. What makes you happy? Boom, the Ten of Pentacles, right? Wealth, family, establishment, preparing for your future, having a secure foundation. That's what makes you happy. Right back to the King of Pentacles. That's what makes you happy right here today. I'm not saying it's the only thing in the world that makes you happy, but doggone it, as an earth sign, as a Capricorn, that makes you happy. Don't tell me it doesn't, because it does. Your energy immediately following your immediate future, immediately following this whole decision process right there, is the Four of Cups. Contemplation and reevaluation. Self-confidence. Fertility, abundance, new beginnings, birth, right? Either physical or intellectual, emotional, whatever. New birth, right? New life. New life. Contemplation, reevaluation, self-confidence, public victory. The Six of Wands actually stands for public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. And I think all of those right there go with that. Empress comes on top of it and says abundance and new beginnings. King of Cups comes on top of her and says that you are in emotional balance and control, right? You are in control of your feels. This isn't a willy-nilly crazy, I'm just going to quit my job and roll the dice and see what happens. No, this is a emotionally controlled progression in your life. Queen of Pentacles, again, we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles, right? So the Queen of Pentacles talks to us about our home, right? Being practical, homey, down to earth. She exemplifies security. She is the queen of our security, right? That's who you want to be. That's who you're going to be. Boom. And the King of Wands on top of that, that's the entrepreneur card. That's the career card. That's the natural born leader. That is a guy who has vision and honor, right? He is a boss. He is a badass. He rules his kingdom with passion and fire, right? I mean, he has it all. For God's sakes, he's levitating, right? He has the earth literally under his feet. He has the universe behind him. He has his eternal burning flame on his scepter. I mean, he is a boss. He knows who he is, where he's going, and how he got there, right? This is the boss card. Boom. That's you right there on top of the Queen of Pentacles. In your environment, we have the Three of Swords, okay? The Three of Swords is a painful separation, sorrow, heartbreak, grief, and rejection. That is crossed by the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a clear-thinking, intellectual power. He has authority and truth. I'm sorry, it's the Knight of freaking Swords. I said King of Swords. Let me back up. So you have in your environment, right? You have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is talking to us about sorrow, heartbreak, grief, or rejection. Topped by the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is opinionated, hasty, action-oriented communication. This is your environment. This is you telling these people right here that you are working away, working your life away for and not being happy about it. This is you telling whoever you are involved with right here, boss, employer, business partner, spouse. I mean, it's you telling somebody that you're out. You're out, you're gone, you're leaving. And the Three of Swords isn't your heartbreak, my friend. The Three of Swords is their heartbreak. It's painful separation. And it might be a little bit of your heartbreak because when you're working someplace and you have all your coworkers and your bosses, I mean, you spend at least 8 hours a day there, right? It is the second half of your life. You have your home life and your private life, and then you have your work life. And leaving that can be painful separation. I think it's painful separation for everybody involved, right? But that's okay because you're going to do what makes you happy, Cappy. My happy Cappy. So there it is. That's your environment. That's you telling everybody, I'm out. Peace out. In your hopes and fears position, commitment. The Hierophant, right? This is the card of Taurus. The Hierophant represents spiritual wisdom, our religious beliefs, conformity, traditions, and institutions. This Hierophant talks about higher education, career, marriage, home, family, church, everything that is involved in our life that requires commitment. Right? You can't have a career without commitment. You can't have a family without commitment. You can't have a religious belief system without commitment. The Hierophant stands at the root of her meaning as commitment. So in your hopes and fears is commitment. Your hopes and fears is anxiety, right? Anxiety, being all caught up in your mental, really, really, really struggling with this decision to cut out and go after what makes you happy. Your hopes and fears is the Hermit, doing some introspection, seeking some inner guidance, right? You're hoping and fearing. The whole time you're in this hermit mode, you are hoping and fearing, right? And then the world comes out. Completion, integration, and accomplishment. It also stands for travel. It can mean physical travel, or it can mean actually traveling to the next phase of your life, right? So you are hoping and fearing based on commitment because you're going to do something, else, something different with your life. Hopes and fears, all up in your head about it. Hopes and fears, introspection, inner guidance, and soul searching, right? Being alone. Hopes and fears, the world, completion, integration, accomplishment, traveling forward in your life, right? The outcome for this reading is the Ten of Wands. Fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. The Ten of Wands talks to us about burden, responsibility, hard work, and stress. However, at the end of this stress and burden, responsibility, and hard work is accomplishment. Because he's not just carrying those 10 of Wands around just for the hell of it, right? He's carrying those 10 of Wands around in order to accomplish something. See those houses in the background? He's headed towards his little village and he's like, whew, I did it. Man, I brought these 10 of Wands. Here you go. Let's do it. Let's plant them, right? I think he's carrying those 10 of Wands to the guy who owns the 9 of Wands. Because the guy who owns the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands guy carried them. The 9 of Wands guy has to plant them all, right? Just my weird way. But anyway, 10 of Wands. Burden, responsibility, but nevertheless accomplishment at the end. Conflicted, so conflicted about who you are going to not only share your prosperity with, but who you're going to get it from. The Six of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, talks to us about generosity, giving and receiving, prosperity, and sharing. So you are super conflicted and stressed out about how you are going to give and receive and share your security. Judgment comes in and says that you've made a decision. It's judgment, rebirth, an inner calling, and an absolution to the situation. So this right here, this bit of anxiety and stress and worry and all of that, a decision is implemented. You implement a decision right there. Look, there's the decision. The Queen of Swords. She's the decision maker. She's a quick thinker. She's organized, perceptive, independent. There's the decision. About the Two of Wands. Who it is, the Two of Wands is about planning for your future, right? Progress, decisions, and discovery. That's your decision. The decision that you made is what path you're going to take and the next step that you're going to take in your life. Page of Wands comes in. He's a messenger of creative new beginnings and synchronicity in your life. Topped off by the Lovers, right? Everybody's on an automatic like, oh, love. But no, it's love, but it's harmony, relationships, value alignment, and choices in your life. There's the Queen of Wands. She's the counterpart to the King of Wands. She's the same energy, but in the female, right? She is in control. She's in control of her future. She co-rules her kingdom with the King of Wands in the exact same way. She's a boss bitch. She's filled with inspiration and passion. Choices. About choices and commitment. Okay? So the outcome here is you being stressed out, burdened, but you know there's an accomplishment at the end of this decision-making process right here. You are conflicted. There might even be conflict around you, right? There might be conflict because of this message that you delivered right here. There may be conflict in your family. There's definitely conflict inside of you, right? So you have a heavy burden. You're all stressed out, but you know at the end of it, there is going to be accomplishment. You are conflicted, or there's conflict around you about who you're going to get your Six of Pentacles from and who you're going to share it with. Judgment comes in. A decision is made. Absolution to the situation is applied. There's an inner calling and a rebirth. There's the decision right there. This is you making that decision right there. About your future path, planning for your future, how you're going to get there, what path you're going to take, right? Page of Wands, a messenger of creative, of inspiration, right? Of inspiration. The Page of Wands is all about enthusiasm, exploration, discovery, and a free spirit. I think I quoted him as the Page of Cups a while ago. I apologize about that. But nevertheless, same energy, okay? The Page of Wands is all about enthusiasm, exploration, and discovery, and a free spirit. You're excited about this. You're excited to go forward and discover what it is that makes you happy, Capricorn. You are excited to go forward and plan your future and choose your path and have harmony in relationship, value alignments in your life, the choices that you're making. Queen of Wands, man, she's a badass. That's you right now. That's you right now. I know this is a fire energy, but that's you right now. Being the boss, biatch, whether you're a man or a woman, you are taking control of the situation. You're taking control of your future, and you are taking control of what makes you happy in life. Choices. This is you making the choices to commit to something in your life. Commit to something in your life, something higher, something more meaningful to you than what you've been working on in the past. Holy moly. Look, swift action. Swift action forward. Movement. Quick change, right? You are changing your life, Capricorn. King of Cups, emotional balance and control. You are in control of the situation, and I do believe either he or she, the Queen, came up in your recent cards right here. Boom. The Ten of Cups, right? The Ten of Cups, and look what's on the bottom. The World. Completion, integration, accomplishment, and travel. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is manifesting a new financial opportunity and prosperity. I mean, this was just random. They just all flipped over like that, right? The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about celebration, harmony, marriage, home, community. The Page of Swords is communication, decisions, balance, and priorities in your life. Again, the Lovers, again, about choices and partnerships and relationships and value alignment. The Magician, manifesting, right? Manifesting. What else do we have here? We have the Seven of Wands. Worth fighting for, right? Worth fighting for. You know, I mean, and it just goes on and on and on. So, hey, there you go, Capricorn. That was your reading. I think you have an amazing future ahead of you. I truly, truly do. Let me see what time we're at. Let me see if I have time to do a recap. We're at 28 minutes. I'm going to do just a super quick recap. Where did this come from? Oh, yeah, this was up here. Yeah. Let's just do a really quick recap. In your recent past, hermit mode. Introspection, seeking inner guidance about a passionate new beginning that you want to have in your life. Your present energy, toiling away, working away at something, right? Working away at something that just does not satisfy you. It's a chore. You have some fire and some inspiration in your soul to do something different, but you're filled with anxiety and fear about it. Crossing energy is the Ten of Swords. There's going to be an inevitable end to your anxiety and your fear. There's going to be an inevitable end to just simply going through the motions on the daily basis, right? There's going to be swift change in your life, which is going to cause you to contemplate and reevaluate what makes you happy. And you're going to have to dig down. You're going to have to dig down and muster up some strength within yourself, Capricorn, to bring to fruition the fire that is burning in your soul. The foundation for this energy is the Nine of Cups. Man, you just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. You want your wishes fulfilled. You want comfort, happiness, and satisfaction. You want to manifest a new financial opportunity and prosperity. However, you're conflicted because you have 4 pentacles now, and it's enough. It's enough. It's good. You're secure. But man, you want something more. You want something more. Star card comes in and says hope, faith, purpose, renewal, and spirituality. Follow your heart, right? Page of Cups comes in. Page of Cups comes in and says that there is a message of a creative new beginning and synchronicity in your life. Your crowning thoughts, justice, right? Justice can only occur when there's been an injustice. Fairness, truth, cause and effect in law. We already talked about all your truth. The truth about how you're doing a job you don't like. The truth about how you want to do something different. The truth about what makes you happy. Right, Capricorn? Cause and effect. The cause is the root of this inspiration that's bubbling up in you. The Hangman, going inside, sitting still for a minute, right? Sitting still, pause, surrender, let go, come out with new perspectives. What's your new perspective? You're going to go after what it is that you love. What do you love? Security. Who do you want to be? The King of Pentacles. In your immediate future, planning for expansion, right? Planning for expansion, preparing, having some foresight, and planning for expansion of your enterprise. You know what? Positivity, success, and vitality is what you're feeling right now. Why? Because you know that the 10 of Pentacles is what is going to make you feel happiness, security, wishes fulfilled. Your immediate energy post immediate future, right, is the 4 of Cups, contemplation, reevaluation, confidence, victory, blessed by the universe, abundance, new beginnings, emotional control and security, going after what it is that fulfills your heart. What fulfills your heart? Being the Queen of Pentacles. How are you going to do it? You're going to be the King of Wands. Your environment, heartbreak and separation, right? Messages delivered to whomever it is that you got to say goodbye to in order to carry on in your life. Hopes and fears, commitment. Hopes and fears, mental anxiety all up in your head. Hopes and fears, going into the hermit mode, trying to figure out what it is that you need to do to move forward. Hopes and fears, being able to integrate all of these decision-making processes in order to produce what it is that you want to see at the end. What do you want to see at the end? Accomplishment and completion of this whole process right here, right? What's your outcome, Capricorn? Burden, stress, responsibility, but there's accomplishment at the end. Conflict, either in your head or around you or both, about who you're going to give and receive with when it comes to financial security. Judgment, rebirth, an inner calling, an absolution to the situation. Decision being made. Decision being made, right? About what the path is for your future. Planning for your future. Page of Wands comes in and says you are super excited about taking this step forward. You are super excited about taking this step forward, and you're going to have harmony and values alignments in your relationships because of your choices, right? Queen of Wands, the female badass, that's you. That's you taking control of the situation, making choices that are going to produce commitment in your life, right? Swift action, quick change. King of Cups, emotional balance and control. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, harmony, happiness, values alignment, and marriage. You know, marriage with the commitment card. You don't just marry people. Sometimes you marry your commitment. You marry yourself, right? You are married to your job, you're married to your family, you're married to your spouse, you're married to the decisions that you make in your life. Commitment, right? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is manifesting a new financial opportunity and prosperity. The World card, completion, integration, and accomplishment, traveling forward in your life in order to get the Four of Wands, celebration, harmony, marriage, home, and community, right? Marriage, home, and community. Telling people, going out and expressing yourself, that you now have balance and priorities in your life. There's the Lovers again, right? Harmony, relationships, values alignments, and choices in your life. Manifesting what it is that you want. Manifesting what it is that you want and fighting for it. There you go, Capricorn. That is your reading. I most certainly hope that it gave you some insight, maybe some introspection, some resolution, some direction, some confirmation. If you'd like a personal reading like this, just for you, just about your situation, you can email me at taurusstartarot@gmail.com. And congratulations, man. This is an awesome reading. This is an awesome reading, Capricorn. Namaste.